What's going on, everybody? Thanks for stopping by. I want to talk about Cyberpunk 2077 again because I recently beat the game and I kind of want to give you guys my thoughts, my impressions. Where is Cyberpunk at this point? Is it worth returning to? I know, like many other people, it left a kind of sour taste in our mouths. I played this game at launch. This was a game that I was just super excited for. I've made videos in the past on this channel talking about Cyberpunk. I remember my last Cyberpunk video, I said I'm never going to make another video, but that was a couple years ago. Fast forward to today. What is Cyberpunk looking like? Is it fun? Is it worth checking out? Is it better? Is it worth your time? Most importantly, I'm going to try to answer all those things and we'll just kind of get into the video. I beat it, and this isn't going to be the Phantom Liberty. I'm not going to talk about that game because I haven't played that yet. I am going to eventually play it, and then I'll come back and kind of review that. But this is primarily just the single player main game. I believe it's 2.1 now, with all the updates and changes and all those things. I really wanted to give Cyberpunk kind of that chance again. I really wanted to play it again and just really see, did they redeem themselves? Because again, this was a game, at least for me, that, man, it was really heartbreaking when this game first launched. I played it on the PS5 and it just had so many bugs and issues and jank and crashes and all these things. But I stuck by. I beat it at launch, and I was kind of really torn because on one hand I could see the vision kind of layered underneath all of the chaos and problems. And I genuinely loved this world. I loved being in Night City, and I understood kind of what they were going for at the time, but they unfortunately missed the mark, in my opinion. And fast forward to today, I gotta say, man, like I gotta give respect and props to CD Projekt Red because I haven't been able to stop playing it. Like that's really my opinion about the game in a nutshell. Is it's just really addicting. It's really fun to play. I beat the campaign, and I'm kind of just doing side stuff right now until I decide when to jump into Phantom Liberty. Now, there's a lot of changes and updates and stuff like that that went on to really improve the game, to really, I think, complete this game, fix it for the most part, and we'll get into that because I think there's definitely still bugs and jank, and you know, it's an open world. What open world doesn't have those things? But this game is not perfect by any means, and I wouldn't even list it up there as my top favorite games of all time. But I'm really enjoying the experience this time around. Is it like grabbing me the way some other titles have that I claim are some of my favorites? No, and I think that's a mix because of kind of what it left me with in the past. But I can honestly sit here and say that I've been really enjoying my time with it. The revamp to the skill system, to the cyberware, where it's your armor now, and the the clothes that you wear doesn't really play a huge part. It's really your cyberware and how you upgrade your cyberware, where you can customize your character and gain more stats there. And the quests just feel a little bit more fleshed out. Being in this world just feels a little bit more fleshed out, and just runs a lot smoother. Things just feel much better. Like That's kind of the best way that I can describe the experience. Just overall, the gameplay, the moment to moment, everything you're doing just feels a little bit more fleshed out and uh kind of runs the way it was intended to run. And it's not this complete broken mess that it was once was. It's this just better overall experience of a game. And my only criticism, to be honest, I have a few, because like I said, it's not perfect. One of my biggest criticisms, at least on the PlayStation 5, I don't know if this is happening on the PC, but you know, like I'm a console guy first, so that's where I like to play my games. On the PS5, it still crashes. Now, it doesn't crash as much as it used to crash, like it did on launch, where it was almost like almost every hour it would just crash the game. Now, it's a lot more random, but and it's rare, but it happens, and it's really disappointing that the game crashes, because no other game crashes for me on the PS5. So I don't know what's up with that. Another gripe that I have is after every like mission, side mission, gig, whatever I do, the game automatically puts me back into the last mission. So no matter what I'm doing, like if I complete a gig, if I complete anything, the last quest marker pops up for me automatically, and it's so annoying because it obviously shows up on your map, and then I gotta go and cancel it, because the way it works is when you beat the game, you can't like keep going. You gotta load your the last save, which is right before that last mission, if you want to keep doing all the side stuff and just continue playing the game. So it's one of those games where once you beat the game, it's over and you got to load the last, save. You can't just keep going. Which is kind of lame, but it is what it is. I really wish they would fix it where that last mission doesn't automatically pop up for you every time you complete anything, because it's so annoying. And for those people who know what I'm talking about, yeah. But man, like, I honestly didn't think I was going to be playing Cyberpunk this year. I've been wanting to jump back in just to kind of test it out and see where it's at. But I mean, this year has been jam-packed with games, and it's like, do I really want to jump back in and play Cyberpunk when there's all these other games that I can play and I've played? Because I got a big list of games that I want to get to. I haven't even played Alan Wake 2 yet. So I did not even expect to play Cyberpunk this year, but I'm glad that I did, because I really wanted to test it out and see where it's at. Is it really better? Is it worth your time? And I think the answer is yes. If you want to jump back in, especially if you haven't played it since launch. And I totally understand that the people who might just completely feel burnt out or burned by CD Projekt Red or releasing the game at its state at launch. Trust me, I felt the same way for a while. Like I felt very bitter about Cyberpunk, man, to the point where I was just like, I'm done with this game. I don't want to hear about it anymore. Like it was kind of bad. And this is a game that I was just so excited for, man. I got the collector's edition. I got like extra books to read about the game. I got extra games to give away when I was on Twitter. I got the Cyberpunk Xbox controller. Like I was just all in. And I just felt burned out or burned by the company. And it sucked. It sucks when, it's a game that you're so excited for and they don't deliver. But I'm here to tell you guys that it's in a much better state. It's not perfect. And again, I don't know what it looks like on PC. All I ever hear is the game is gorgeous on PC with all the, DLSS and, the what this game looks like on the 40 series cards. But I'm playing on the PS5 like I always have. And the game just feels better, man. The combat, the guns, like the overall package just kind of works and feels so much better now. They really are closer to capturing that vision that I think they just set out to go for from the get-go, right? Night City is just such an awesome place to be in, whether it's daytime, nighttime, just the places you travel to, the insane violent game this is, where it's overly sexualized and just the game is dark. There are some very dark missions that you come across. Just the overall world of Night City, of Cyberpunk, the theme of this game, it's all crazy, it's all ambitious, and they've gotten one step closer, I think, to really fulfilling that ambitious world that this is. And it's just really fun. It's really fun to be in this game. The first 5 hours of this game is absolutely insane. It blows my mind how good it is. And I think even in the original, the launch, the first couple of hours were stunning. And it's really later on where the game kind of fell off. Here, the first 5 hours is even better. It feels just so good with Johnny Silverhand and everything that just happens in those first couple of hours, and then you're kind of thrown into the world. There's a lot of really good side quests. There's a lot of filler missions, but again, when the combat this time around just feels so much better with the skills and the cyberware and all the guns, those little filler side quests just feel so much more intuitive and fun because, again, the package here is better. Like, I like doing side stuff. I like, completing the map. I love collecting cars in this game. Dude, like, the cars and motorcycles in this game, I kind of treat them like mounts. They all are awesome, especially the Porsche 911, the Johnny Silverhand, car that you can unlock in the game from a quest. That car is just so beautiful, dude. The cars in this game look absolutely stunning. Stunning. Like when you're looking at them, when you're driving them in Night City, and they all sound different. They change the sound of some of the cars. They all sound so amazing. You can look inside of the cars. You can drive in first person. I like to drive in third person. There's some cars that like the Quadra, variants. There's some really sick looking cars in this game. Honestly, the cars and bikes are probably one of the are some of the reasons why I kind of just want to stay in this world, because I love driving some of these cars in Night City, going from point A to point B. It is so much fun. And the combat this time around is so much fun. The driving is so much fun. And just being in Night City just feels so much better than the last time I was in it. And that's something to be said. That is something that I give respect to CD Projekt Red and all the developers. They didn't give up on this game. And that's kind of what I've said in the past, is like, don't walk away from this game. Keep building, because you have a great foundation. You have Night City. Keep making this game better. I said this years ago when this game first came out and I beat it, and I'm so glad that they kind of stuck around and really just made this game better and better over time. because this game really deserved it. The amount of just work that they put into, you can feel the amount of love and passion that they put into this game, and it just needed a little bit of more time in the oven to cook, and I think that's what they did. They went back and they fixed it. Now I wish it was a little bit better polished in some areas, because there are some missions where I feel like they didn't give enough love and care to those missions as they did to other areas. But there's definitely some jank to the game still, and you see it here and there, and it kind of breaks immersion, which sucks. But it's not that big of a deal when you really look at the whole package this time around. And I can't wait to play Phantom Liberty. I've heard great things about that. But I really wanted to jump back into Cyberpunk 2077 and really give my genuine, honest thoughts about the game. This game is in a much better state than it was. If you've never played it, this is a great time to jump in. This is a great time to play it for the first time. If you played it in the past, maybe give it a chance again. Give it another go, like I did. I'm really glad that I jumped back in, because this is a game that's just worth just playing. It's so different. It's such a different game. I love all the hacking. I love all the you know, the cyberpunk stuff going on, the futuristic but not so crazy into the future. Like it feels grounded in a way. And it's very reminiscent to like movies like Blade Runner, where you know, movies that I really love. And I love this world. It's so dark and crazy and gritty, and it's a world that is just really fun to be in. And that's pretty much it, man. I don't think I'm forgetting anything really. The combat is great. The driving is great. You know, they've done really good with characters and quests. Side stuff is really good. And I can't wait to play Phantom Liberty. That's pretty much the video, guys. I wanted to give you guys just kind of my thoughts where Cyberpunk is. Oh yeah, by the way, the police system in this game has been revamped, and it's crazy, dude. Before I go, I want to talk about the police system, because it, like, the police in Night City this time around are relentless, and getting like 3 stars, 5 stars, like they really come after you, dude. And this time around, if you kill a civilian, run over someone, do anything kind of illegal, like the cops come after you, dude. Even 1 star sometimes is hard to lose. Like you really gotta, you know, try to lose them. But I love it. Like I love the police system now. It feels realistic. It feels, you know, like you're this psycho terrorist freaking running around. And it's funny because you hear the police on the radio talking about you. You know, they'll call you out, and it's crazy. It's really good. There's also the you can take the subway now, which it's okay. Like I think that was supposed to be there from the beginning. That's pretty much it. I know they added a bunch of stuff, but I'm not going to go over all of those things. I just wanted to give you guys my just honest thoughts, takes. Is it worth playing? Is it in a better place? And I think those answers, the answer is yes to all those things. Cyberpunk is fun. It's worth checking out. And that's pretty much the video, guys. Cyberpunk, baby. It's back. It's in a better state. Let me know your thoughts on this video. Have you played Cyberpunk? Do you plan to return to it? Were you burned by the game and you never want to hear about it ever again? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. That's the video, guys. Thank you so much. If you made it this far, consider subscribing, hit that like button, all that stuff. Take it easy. Peace.
All units, suspect is a confirmed cyber psycho. Do not engage. A max tac squad has been dispatched.